Well, okay. Really nice one from me. My comments have been muted. Thank you, chat, for letting me know. Well, I'll just tell you once again then, this is an uneven battle. It's supposed to symbolize the rush for Caen by the Brits against the heavy defenders of the Germans put up there. Can you hear me now, chat? Yes, perfect. Perfect. Good. Yeah, we can see that the Germans have really invaded the field. They got some Sturm Pioneers driving this infantry section off. They have to retreat. Yeah, the Brits move in and try to take this victory point, but they're not really. They come into the base defenses of the British lines, these squads. So this engagement's actually probably won by the Brits. Yeah, the Germans have to retreat, and it's a rather long map to retreat on. So these infantry sections can probably move up pretty, unmolested all the way here, as long as they don't get into the range of this MG. Another MG out from Action Villain. We got Jon in the middle, having set up a battle group headquarters. He's also helping out on the left side, where Dasumu is making a push. It's a very early fuel cache from the Brits. Here we got the first big engagement. Pretty hectic and random. We got an infantry section flanking the MG, and some pioneers actually starting to lay down a minefield. Maybe that's an integral part of the German strategy, putting down the mines. Yeah, these pioneers are getting low though. And a universal carrier out for Mr. Burner. Well, this MG is going to get overrun by the British infantry section, and very early Pyatt weapon upgrade for the. If they can just stand still, I think they could have taken out this this Kubelwagen. The Brits and they take down the MG. Pretty early win for the Brits in this sector, I say. They take up the MG. Oh! Hit from the light infantry gun. This squad is really low. It should retreat. Do not. I tried a bit to advance across the open road, but now it's. Now we got the infantry, light infantry. A captured MG is getting some artillery fire on it. Should maybe retreat. you know, to live another day, to keep that price. It goes in, grenades the light infantry gun that almost goes down. Pretty hard fighting, you know, for this victory point here. But looks like the Brits are going to have to retreat. Yeah, all of them retreat. Yeah, and then we have an engagement here. It's the infantry section of Senna running into the MG and the mortar over here on the side. Should retreat these guys now. Yeah, suffer 2 models and then retreats. Early bunker up here from Dasumo. He goes into it as well to protect himself, and the universal carrier from Burner has to retreat. That's the S minefield, he clears that out, but he's pretty low here. Should probably use the the repair ability or bring up some sappers to do it, but it doesn't have, I don't think he has sappers at this point, nope. John has set up a base here with 3, it's like a big artillery group here in the middle. Grenadiers and MG from Action Villain. Pretty solid defense here, but I'm not sure if anyone's preparing for... Yeah, you can see here that Jon has Panzerschrecks on his Sturm Pioneers. Did the universal carrier go down? Yeah, I can't see it anymore. Where was the wreck? Yeah, maybe it ran into the MG over here. And already tier 4 coming down the Schwerer Panzer headquarters from Jon. So he's rushed to armor. And pretty good fuel income as well. He will be able to field a Panzer pretty soon. And the sight range of this MG nest is very nice. And just as in the last game, we can see the Sumo bringing in his Flamer half-track. It looks like this infantry section from Lord Senna's got to go down. Now he switches targets to a new one. Oh, here is the universal carrier. I noticed it's been abandoned, actually. It's the only fight. The Brits are hanging back a bit, but they got the early Piot upgrades, you know, should be able to inflict some damage on the Flamer half-track, but look, it misses its first shot. Then moves in to take the victory points. Also moves into an S minefield. Yeah, it was the larger portion. And a really fast Strug from Dazumo. Strug is not the best anti-infantry vehicle, but he's pushing it in like a tank. And we got the Piats here on the Brits that could actually harm this Strug pretty... But oh, what? Just as they round the corner, they ran into this shell here. Oh my god. 3 models in 1 hit from a Strug. And these guys are getting annihilated with a Strug half-track combo. The Brits are repulsed on the left side. On the right side, we have a Vickers heavy machine gun got gunned down probably here from the MG. You see the Brits doing a flank on this side. Yeah, they're actually flanking this one. A grenade here will be really good. I think the mortar spotted them, but there's no reaction from the MG. Here's another MG from Action Villain. It's late to set up though, but the mortar is scoring some hit. It's moving down on the flank. And this infantry section is just hanging around there and gets totally annihilated by the mortar. Ooh, half-track seems to be going down. AEC takes a shot, but retreats, and here it should be protected by the Strug. But there's some real sight blockers here. So the Strug is best long range. These Volksgrenadiers are getting annihilated by the AEC. He brings up his Sturmpioneers. 3 Sturmpioneers with Panzerschrecks moving in to deal with the AEC. The Strug comes up for a flank. Main gun destroyed. It looks like it's going down here. Maybe it will manage to escape. No, here comes the Strug. Puts an end to that AEC. The Sturmpioneers moves in here. 80 gun switches target, should be able to get a shot off. No, it doesn't. The Strug comes into the house, and a very early Panzer 5 from the Germans. Artillery flares coming down from the Tommies here. The Sturmpioneers retreat. Machine gun crew goes down. Over here must be... I think I missed that. Could possibly have been like a deep flank by some commandos or something. No, it looks like it's Tommies. Yeah, I missed that deep flank. Tommies look to capture this sector, but get pushed away. They're under too much fire. Another section moves in. There's a lot of German armor and vehicles over here. Sarmen, though, have taken some nasty hit from the Piats, it seems. Also, we have that AT gun coming up here. But the Tommies, just when they round the corner, there's the Flamer half-track, making life miserable for them again. Panzer moves forward. Panzerwerfers of the Zumo come in, and the Flamer half-track flanks the AT gun. Move out of the way for the second AT gun. And it's just hanging back behind this building here. Already 15 kills on this one. Supported by this heavy battery of light infantry guns. Yeah, and the AT gun actually gets destroyed. But here, it's taken some mortar fire from the mortar pit. He's moved in his Royal Engineers into the mortar pit to make it fire faster. Yeah, the Brits are really on the back foot here, already down to almost 500 VPs. Flamer half-track sneaks around on the side, makes this mortar pit a barbecue pit. Goes down, see if it manages to escape. There it goes down to a Piat round from the Tommies. One nice win for the Brits at least, but they're really on the back foot here. Light infantry guns with their superior reach are already bombarding these ones, I think. More Stugs move about. So actually the action villain Strugs come around on the side as well. Oh, artillery going down. Looks like the Obersoldaten is about to go down. There's some heavy fire coming in from these. They should concentrate on the 80 gun. But, you know, a Panther on a Stug is not the best way to bring down an 80 gun, but, you know, enough shots will land the kill anyway. Yeah, total German domination on the field. Commandos coming down over here, but this is not what the Brits need. The Brits have moved forward. No, the Germans have moved forward with their MGs, so any infantry push on this side will be hazardous. Stug column is moving up, making short work of this house. And the Sumo brings up his Brumbar, the Sturmpanzer. He had an amazing, like 50 kills with it the last game. Yeah, there it hit. It's a terrible piece of equipment. Yeah, and the AT gun gets destroyed as well. Salt in the wounds for the British. Two Panzer Vs from John. And this Panzerwerfer is going very far forward though, and you know, just one hit from the AT gun will take it out. Yeah, the Germans are just recklessly pouring their forces in. The Brits have built a 17-pounder that should be able to defend their base against the armor at least, but not if they make a decisive push. Could this be the last stand of the British? But they're moving back. The Germans are actually pulling back. Oh, I missed this. Action villain Strugs have marched into enemy territory. It looks like at least one of them is about to be taken out. A pretty aggressive play from Action Villain. I didn't see that one. Sorry I missed it, guys. But that is actually the two German Panzer Vs are moving in to deal with this British detachment holed up in this house with a glider outside. Move a grenadier into the range. That British infantry with these upgraded with the Bren guns are they're really tough to deal with. Valiant, what is it called? The air landing officer moves in, but he can't do anything against two Panthers. 17-pounders facing the complete wrong direction. Maybe he's expecting an attack from these Panzers, but he should know that they're not there at this point.
Enemy action has destroyed our forward position.
Oh, that's the power of the 17-pounder. See if it can get another shot. Oh, it just misses. The Panther 5s are moving forward. We should deal with this glider. There's a bunch of commandos hiding out there.
The enemy is trying to overrun our HQ.
Yeah, they move in to the midst of all this.
Squad's gone.
Yeah, the Panzer Fives are moving into the threatening the base here. "18 kills on this one, 13 kills on that one. Although not suitable for yes, Brumbar moving in, dealing with the engineers. 2 packs there. Yeah, the Brits are really pinned down into the base now. They're bringing up the packs to deal with the 17-pounder. 3
Engineers have been killed.
3 packs. Is it packs or is it? Yeah, all of them are packs.
HQ is
And also,
typical enemy.
add insult to injury, the Panzerwerfer comes in. Doesn't take any of the
Quarters building.
infantry section models though, but yeah, valiant defense of the British. But yeah, the one Stroop goes down. We got an infantry section moving in to clear out three guns, but he's dealing with the mortar first. Then maybe that's wise. Yeah. This mortar looks like could go down to the infantry section. Yeah, it's Action Villain's mortar and a grenade as well. That's a nice move. They seem to be going down. Where did that infantry section go? They got annihilated by the Brumbar, of course. Yeah. And the Panzer Fives are moving into the base. Action Villain has teched up to tier 4, built 2 Sturmpanzers. Another Sturmpanzer moves into the British base. Yeah, this is crushing blow for the Brits. Actually got some artillery going down. It's the precision barrage from Lord Senna. It cripples one of the Panthers. Might be taken out by this AT gun. But I think this is it for the Brits.
Anti-tank gun finished.
Yeah, the Brits are in desperation. They build more AT guns. Try to deal with this Panzer threat.
We've 100 points left.
2 Brumbars against 1 AT gun
Is ready for action.
and the Obersoldaten.
Support gun deployed. Crew ready for orders.
Little bit of a problem in the crossing here, but
Enemy to 75 points. Our headquarters are
Yeah, the Broombars doesn't even want to retreat. They just shoot that out. Strug goes down. Some artillery going down on these Panther and their Sturm Pioneers. Yeah. Flamethrower Pioneers trying to deal with this infantry section. The Brits are really trying to get out of the base, but it's one of the Broombars goes down. Oof. Yeah, it's total annihilation. It's like that game. 10 points left. Well, you got to give it to the Brits. They tried to fight it out to the end, but it was just too much. You got to remember that the Brits had one less player in this, and they couldn't start until 1 minute and 30 seconds in. So that was it. Sorry about the mic trouble in the beginning, and well, GG. Another win for the Germans tonight. Got to remember that in the first round, I said this in the beginning when my mic was accidentally turned off, that during the first round of the Caen campaign, the Brits won all their battles. So now in the beginning of round 2, we have a stronger German team, and they're really showing their skills. We have, let's see, yeah, 12,000 points for John, almost 8,000 for Dasumbo, and Action Villain has 3,200. And the Brits, of course, they dealt a lot of damage. Most damage in the game was done by Mr. Burner. But Lord Senna wasn't far off either, almost as much as the second, the best German player. Yeah, there it shows. It was just too hard an uphill climb for the British team. So the attack on Caen has been repulsed, and we go forward with the other battles. We won't do any of those tonight, though. So we will have a break in this campaign for about a week or two, and then continue with the other battles. So thanks for watching, and see you soon.